Good night, the viewers of Poland Daily Culture. I'm Maria Kądzielska, your host for tonight. And we are still in the Ćmielów factory, the factory of porcelain, which sometimes during the year become the world center of creating porcelain because it invites students and artists from all over the world. Here with us is the heart of this project, Marek Cecuła. Thank you very much for being in the show. Sir, I would say that it's my first time in Ćmielów, even though it's in Poland and it's a famous place of creating porcelain. But you are not closed only for your own products, but you started a project of inviting students here, an open school. How does it look and what are those people doing here?
Well, this studio has many purposes, many different functions. Of course, it was a studio for producing this contemporary design, which is Ćmielów Design Studio as a mark. But because of this condition, and as a designer, I felt that it would be very nice to open these facilities to other people too, because it's such a creative potential. So we opened the residency for artists and architects to come here and producing their own product and working with us, not new designs. But also for students, which is study ceramics in the school, but they don't have this kind of facilities like these industrial facilities we have it here. So we're inviting students to come here and to get this industrial experience, so when they become professional, they know also how the industry works, if they want to cooperate with the industry, that it is possible. But one special project came up a couple of years ago. It was 7 years ago we started a project which is called Art Food. This is in response to this revolution in culinary culture, because it is food becoming not anymore just to satisfy the hunger, but it became really expression of fantastic chef who can create fantastic flavors and give fantastic experience.
And also style and way of living, I would say.
Style of living, right. So we saw that potential of that creative culinary culture, which is really growing up, and we're starting to invite students to come up with ideas for these chefs, which is very creative chefs, which is beautifully decorating, creating new forms for these chefs, not regular plate, but some shapes which is really unique and extravagant a little bit in the student imagination for the chefs. We communicating with a lot of chefs, with a lot of good restaurants, students going to visit restaurant to understand what chefs need and what is quality of the food and how this food is prepared and how it's utilized, that there is a liquid, that there is a solid, that there is a smell, that there is aroma. So all different senses which is involved with that. Students absorb that information and then coming here to the studio and creating fantastic imagination. We have it 4 or 5 this kind of project, international, with many very good schools from all over the world. And the work of the student was exhibited in New York, in London, in Paris, in many places. It was a very successful project because first of all it was cosmopolitan, it was international. And students from Poland, from England and from United States, for example, meeting here in studio, and this kind of coordination, kind of beautiful synchronization between people and creative work on the very high level of creativity. And of course, we then going to the restaurant with these dishes, and then chefs creating on these dishes beautiful arrangements, and then we photograph, making catalog and making exhibition out of that. So this is very interesting that it is addition to that normal production of object which is coming from our design. Actually, we open up for the creativity of other people, expanding the potential of this material in a contemporary way.
So you're really trying to keep up with time and with changing in our lifestyle, yes, in the ways of living, and trying to. I'm very proud that in Poland there is such an international place where people learn here how to make porcelain, or they experiment with new ones. Hearing all of this, I'm already becoming hungry. But so basically, where can we, or where is it possible to buy those products like this, for this product of creation from the students and from all over?
The product of the student is not commercial. It usually there is just samples made of sample for exhibition, and for the catalog and for the experience of that. So this is not really a commercial product. But our product is available in different stores in Warsaw, in Poland, in Wrocław, in Krakow, in many places, but also in Berlin, in Paris, in London. We're selling our work to some stores and galleries, which is representing us in our work. But in fact, this is the condition of that factory really providing this kind of environment. We're very much respecting that because it is unusual. There is no many example where there is a studio like that in the middle of the factory. This is very unique situation. So we can take advantage of that situation and actually open up this for the other people to get this experience as well. And we are a little bit anthropology, a little bit. We like a little bit looking into the people's life and into the people's home and where is the need, where is the new condition, no? And I will show some product which is a very unique result because we're starting to understand also that there is no more need just for flat plate. There is also other shapes important. And I would like to introduce and show you how it is. May I take a...
Wait a second, we will do it. We'll wrap up with this surprise and invite you for the next episode when Marek Tetsuya will tell us and show us the newest products which they are creating here in Ćmielów factory. But it is also an invitation for you. If you have any free time and you are currently here in Poland, come visit, see and buy something because it's truly a living place and a living factory, a unique situation for 21st century. And thank you very much for watching Poland Daily Culture.